Well, this is my first YouTube video. I don't really have an intro or anything. I don't really know how I'm going to start it, but I suppose I'll get better as I upload more. I'm currently on a run. I'm about 0.87 miles in. If you can see that. I can't see. It's fucking 35 degrees out. Really cold. I don't want to be out here, but I am anyways. And surprisingly enough, there's actually more people out here running, which I did not expect. The reason I'm making this video is because I'm tired of the way that I was living. I would fall into bad habits like scrolling, smoking weed, drinking alcohol, skipping the gym, skipping my diet, having cheat meals way more than I should be. And I'm using this video as kind of just like a note to myself that I'm making public so that I have more of a reason to actually stick with it. But I want to change my life, and I'm going to do that by changing my habits and changing the way that I live. And I'm just going to document it. I'm going to record my process of doing so. I'm going to record my experience and try to help other people who are also might be in the same shoes or want to do the same thing, and just try to help people. That's the whole aim of this, is to help other people achieve their goals, live the life that they want to live, because the only reason that you don't live the life that you want to live is because of you. It's because of something you are doing, because of something you're not doing, probably a mix of both. Yeah, so I mean, I'm about halfway through my run. I don't really know how much I'm going to run. I've been running for about 10 minutes now, which my pace isn't the best, but I'm not going for pace. I'm just trying to build the habit of actually showing up before I build the habit of trying to improve. I think that is the most important thing that people skip out on or don't even think about, is before you can bench 225 or squat 500 pounds, you have to get the form down. You have to practice the act of showing up, practice the act of actually doing the movement so that you can do it with proper form without injuring yourself. And you need to just show up every single day. You need to build that habit, because if you don't show up every single day, then how do you expect to actually improve? I think that's the most important thing that people miss out on when it comes to self-improvement. But I'll be honest, uploading this, it's pretty overwhelming. I don't expect to get anybody to watch it. I don't really care if anyone does watch it. Yeah, I'm kind of worried what people around me might think. I'm worried what my parents might think, because I dropped out of college to do this, so I have to make this work. I don't really have any other options. I mean, I could go back to college, but I don't want to do that. I mean, this is my only opportunity. I don't have anything else going for me. I have nothing to lose right now, but I also have nothing going for me. So I think that it's the time to take the biggest risks that I can. And yeah, I don't know. I'll talk more, I guess, after my run or something. I don't know. All right, well, I'm back from my run now. The lighting's not the best, but what are you gonna do? I don't have anywhere to really set my phone up, so you're gonna be in my lap for a second. I went 1.72 miles. Don't know if you can see that. It might be flipped. But I want to use this video to talk about the fact that you literally can't master any skill before mastering the habit of showing up every day. I talked about this in the last clip, and I don't really think I emphasized its importance. You really need to just show up every single day, even if you don't perform the best or do your best work. Like, if you show up at the gym, but you're feeling, or so think about it like this. So you wake up and you're supposed to hit legs that day, but you just feel like shit. You feel like you have bad quality sleep, you're low on energy, and everything's saying not to go, but then you still show up anyways. That's the times when it's actually the most important, is when to show up. And it's like, if you're building a skyscraper, it's like actually trying to build the skyscraper without first pouring the foundation for it. It's gonna collapse. It's gonna fall in on itself. It's not gonna stand without a strong foundation. And building that strong foundation is actually showing up every single day and doing the things that you know you have to do, but you don't want to do. Because avoiding that stuff is the reason why, it's probably the reason why you aren't achieving your goals right now. And it all changes in your mind. It's just a simple change that you make. You just make that decision. I'm going to go to the gym today. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Whatever it is, it's making that decision. And it's usually just like a split-second decision. Like, you don't even think about it consciously. It just happens. And it's usually that decision that determines whether or not you're going to achieve your goals or not. And it's all mental. It's like that one J. Cole song, Change. He talks about how the only real change comes from inside. It's a mental change. It's a mental shift in your perspective. You reframe it. You reframe the way that you think about it that actually brings a change. It's when you have a diet, there's going to be plenty of opportunities for you to cheat on your diet. There's going to be plenty of opportunities to have a piece of cake, to have a Happy Meal, a Big Mac, whatever it is. And you just need to be convinced in your mind, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to cheat on my meal plan. I'm not going to let myself down, because that's really what it comes down to. It comes down to how big of a promise do you have to yourself. And you need to stick to that promise. Like, if you can't keep your promises to yourself, then why should anybody trust you if you can't even trust yourself? That's what it really comes down to. Like, if you don't fulfill your own promises to yourself, then that just brings up a lot of self-esteem issues. You're going to not believe in yourself. You're going to think, oh, I couldn't do this before, so why do I even worry about that? Or it's just going to be stuff like that that's going to put you in a loop of thinking negative thoughts over and over again, which is the absolute worst thing that could happen. If you have negative thoughts that are constantly repeating in your head, then you're never going to achieve anything of greatness. You're always going to feel like you're not good enough. You're always going to feel like you can't accomplish anything. And if you believe that to be true, then it will be true. It's going to be true. You're not going to be able to actually achieve anything of greatness. And I mean, I might be just yapping right now. Maybe this is going to help somebody, but I think that probably is going to wrap up the first video. I guess it's going to be just about the habit of showing up. But if you guys are still watching to the end, thank you for still being here. This is my first YouTube video, so it's not going to be the best, and I hope to actually improve on it in the future. And yeah, thank you for watching.